intermediate tumbling eval lesson. I would go ahead and give each child a spot on the mat to be able to do their skills, put them in order according to the order on the list. It makes it easiest to mark them off. Go ahead and call out a skill. You feel free to demonstrate it and let them know the requirements that you are looking for. The first skill would be a one-arm cartwheel. For a one-arm cartwheel, for them to get credit for it, they need to start with a lunge with arms up. One arm, I'm just going to explain it for a moment though. They're going to have their arms swing down, so it's going to stay straight while they do the cartwheel, and then the arms will come back up for their finish in their lunge. They need to start in a lunge, and they need to end in a lunge. Their legs need to kick over their head. Their body needs to not be arched. Their head needs to be in. They need to lever in and out, so they should be hitting T's. Go ahead and just show what it looks like. Good. Arm was a little bent on the swing through. Go ahead and just let it be on your leg. There you go. Excellent. And that's what we're looking for on the one-arm cartwheel. They need to be able to land in that lunge at the end. If they can't land it, then they need a little more work on it, kind of thing. And that's okay if they do. The next one is going to be a straight arm backwards roll. They're going to start in a straight, okay? And when they do their straight arm backwards roll, they can land in tuck, they can land in pike, or they can land in push round. Any of that is an okay position. My goal really is for the arms to be straight, so the finger needs to go to fingertip. And I like for them to land in the push round, to be honest. Okay, and their hands only hit the one time. The arms stay super straight. What a beautiful push round. Excellent. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. No extra dancy hands, for the hands to stay in that position, fingertip to fingertip, arms staying straight. My next one that we're looking for is our handstand forward roll. The requirement for the handstand forward roll is to be able to start in a good lunge, be able to have a handstand with control, hold it, be able to roll showing candlestick with straight arms, stand up without using your hands, and finish in a stretch. Beautifully done. Our next one here we're going to work on is our bridge kickover, and they can push up into their bridge. They can adjust their hands and feet as needed. That's okay. We're just going to see if they can kick over from that bridge, okay? Excellent. Notice that she tees out. She lands in a nice lunge, not with the foot. Her foot's not sickle. I love that. Notice that her legs were straight, toes were pointed, and arms were straight in the skill when kicking over. And had nice control. Legs went over the head, not around and wild. Okay, those are the things we're looking for in that. Legs had to stay apart. It's okay if they don't have a full 180 split. We're looking for a back bend. I'm okay with feet being apart in the back bend, whatever they're comfortable for their feet. I like shoulder length apart, but if they are a little bit more than shoulder length apart, that's okay too. They need to have control going back, starting to stretch, hands up, and hands stay by, covering those ears the whole time. Arms are straight when they finish. They don't cave. They don't land on their head. Okay? Excellent. And then we're going to do our handstand to bridge. That's our next skill. So we're going to go into our lunge. She's going to go through her T, hit her handstand, hold it, and then go into our bridge. That's great. And arms stayed straight the whole time. She had nice control. She lowered her feet down while she kept her weight over her arms. Okay? If they put their weight in their feet and let themselves fall into the bridge, then their hands are going to come out from underneath them, or they're going to cave. That's what you're going to feel. You're going to hear that big boom. When she does it When it's done the right way, the arms stay straight, the weight stays over the arms, and they lower themselves very gently like she did the first time. Okay, I hope you can see the difference. If not, like re-look at it, rewind and re-look at it again, because there definitely is a difference to it. The next one is going to be our mountain climber cartwheel step together. This is going to get us prepared for our round off. So her mountain climber looks good. Can you round in the chest a little bit more? Put your hands in front. Yep, and then just cover the ears, but look at your hands. So kind of like that hurdle almost. And then she's going to cartwheel with a T. Head's going to be in. Step together. Beautiful. And finishes upright. Nice and wonderful. Legs were nice and straight. Toes were pointed. Arms in sync. They stayed straight. Very good. That's very good on that. Notice that both legs were bent. She could use pushing off both legs. She could push through on both legs and on through both feet. It's a little different than the lunge, because the lunge, the back leg, you're only pushing off the foot, and you push through the first leg and foot. On the mountain climber, you can push through all of it, giving more power. It's very good for the round off, very good for the aerial in the long run. The next one we're looking for is the bridge recovery. They do not have to go down into the bridge. They can go down to bridge if they want, but all we're looking for, really, they can start with pushing up into a bridge. And then we're just looking for them to be able to stand up from that bridge. Oh, try again. Your back wasn't ready for that. Okay. There we go. So she keeps her weight on her feet. She had a couple steppies. We would rather not have the steppies. She did keep her weight over her feet. She kept her arms by her ears. She kept looking at her hands. That one looked really beautiful. That's what we're looking for. Legs finished straight at the end, kind of thing. That looked really good. You kept your ears nice and covered. Good job. And that is what we're looking for the evaluations. Those are the requirements. Thank you.